is question number 6. A 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. Suppose this is a building and this building is 30-meter tall building, and a 1.5 meter tall boy is standing. Suppose this is the boy, and this height of this boy is 1.5 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30-meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes means from the height of this boy, angle of elevation, it means this is the angle of elevation. This is the parallel line, means this is a horizontal line, this is the ground. But I told you, between the eyes of the observer and to the point, this is the line of sight, and always angle of elevation is between line of sight and the horizontal line. Now there is no any horizontal line, so we draw a horizontal line to the height of the boy. This will be the horizontal line in this case. From the height of this boy, we draw a line which is parallel to the ground. These two lines are always parallel to each other. Okay, so this line will be the horizontal line, and this is the line of sight from the eyes of the observer. From this point, we always draw a line. This is the line of sight and this line is the horizontal line. So this angle is the angle of elevation, and what they are saying, the angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree. In first case, boy is standing here. He starts to go to this building, towards this building. He wants to go towards the building. Then 100% there is some change in the angle. Now what is the change? Suppose this boy covered this much distance. This point is A, B, C and D. A, B, C, D. Suppose this is the E point. Up to point E, this boy covered the distance. AE distance is covered by this boy when he wants to go towards the building. So in that case, this angle changed from 30 degree to 60 degree. So now angle is equal to 60 degree. Again this angle is angle of elevation. In first case, angle is 30 degree because they are saying that from his eyes to the top of the building increases from 30 degree to 60 degree. So 30 to 60 degree, this is the change in the angle as he walks towards his building. If he walks towards the building, then angle changes from 30 to 60. Okay. Now next one. Find the distance he walked towards the building. We want to find out the distance travelled by the boy. It means this AE distance we want to find out. Only this AE distance. Okay. To find out distance AE distance we want to find out. Now check which conditions are given to us. In first case, this is the height of the tower. Height of the tower, it means this is first side. If we consider D, let us suppose this point is F point. D, F, A. In this triangle, DF is, what is this height? If this height is 1.5, height of the boy is 1.5, height of the building is 30 meter, but we want to take which triangle? DFA triangle. In this case, DF is the height of this triangle. So from the total height, we have to subtract 1.5. So 30 minus 1.5. DF is equal to 30 minus 1.5 and this value is equal to 28.5 meter. This is the length of DF. Next one, DFA triangle we want to take. In triangle DFA, DF is equal to 28.5 and angle is equal to angle is 30 degree. If angle is equal to 30 degree, then next one is we have to find out this hypotenuse. Why we want to find out this hypotenuse? Because when we know about this hypotenuse, then we can say that this is the total. Then we come to know about the base. If we know about the total this base, then we can subtract this and this one. So that's why first we will find out the relationship or the values of perpendicular and base. Now this perpendicular is given to us, hypotenuse and base we want to find out. So P, B, P, H, H, B. Perpendicular is 28.5, angle is 30 degree. Which value we want to find out? This base or hypotenuse. So when we calculate this base, perpendicular divided by base is equal to tangent theta, and theta is equal to here 60 degree, sorry 30 degree in first case. So perpendicular is 28.5 and base is AF. AF is equal to tangent theta is equal to 30 degree, and tangent 30 is 1 divided by root 3. When we apply cross multiplication, then AF is equal to 28.5 times of root 3 meter. This is the value of or length of AF, but we want to find out only AE. So in next case we will take which triangle? DEF triangle. In second case, in triangle DEF. DF is again given to us because this is the height. Now DF is equal to 28.5. Angle. What is the angle? Angle is equal to 60 degree. And again we want to find out this base. So perpendicular divided by base. Next one is perpendicular divided by base is equal to tangent theta is 60 degree. Now what is the value of perpendicular? 28.5 and base is EF is equal to tangent 60 is root 3. So EF will be equal to 28.5 divided by root 3. Again we have to simplify. So multiply and divide by root 3. Then we will obtain EF is equal to 28.5 times of root 3 divided by 3. 3 9 ja 27 and 3 5 ja 15. So this value is 9.5 times of root 3 meter. This is the value of EF. But which value we want to find out? Distance travelled by the boy. It means this AE distance we want to find out. How we will obtain this AE? From the total. If we subtract this value, then we obtain AE. So it means AF minus EF. AF minus EF. Then we obtain AE. Okay. From the total AF minus EF, then we obtain AE. This thing I write down here. AE is equal to AF minus EF. Now what is the value of AF? AF is equal to 28.5 times of root 3 minus, and what is the value of EF? EF is equal to 9.5 times of root 3. After subtraction we obtain 19 times of root 3 meter. So this is the distance travelled by the boy towards his building. This is the answer of this question.